Hello, I'm Rico, the founder and CEO of Beyond Vision International, BVI. As suggested by the name, our organization designed tools to facilitate visually impaired people to overcome visual barrier, allowing them to gain access to and also to participate in our day-to-day living environment that is so visually driven. Think about museum, shop windows, poster on the street, and our beautiful skyline in Hong Kong. And also things like emoji, memes on social media. Can you imagine the amount of information they are missing? Have you ever walked around our city with your eyes closed? Can you imagine how a visually impaired person navigate and explore our city? Visual language is part of our daily life and an important communication tool. How can we facilitate the visually impaired see and engage our visual world? Some of the conventional audio kits in the museum, you just pump in a number and then the audio will keep going and going. But we do differently. We incorporate the sense of touch and the audio. So while they are touching on the face, the audio only describes the facial expression.
眼睛同微笑，蒙娜麗莎冇眼眉同眼睫毛。
And then when they touch on the landscape will describe the jagged mountain or the dry riverbed.
景觀，作品頂部，陰暗嘅夢境，嶙峋嘅景觀。
And with this approach, it allowed the audio informing the user. And then when they touch on the tactile, it's simply confirming what they heard. And this is much effective way to build a mental image for visually impaired people. Braille is not a universal language. It's a form of written text for visually impaired people. And that's the reason why we designed Tactile Visual Vocabulary System, TVVS, a system that transcends language barrier. We convert complex visual graphic into a much simpler icon form, which adopt universal design, which allowed sighted people and visually impaired people to share a visual language that transcends language barrier. Let us show you how to turn a complicated visual into an accessible and communicative icon. Today I'm going to have Suki, my teammate, to help for the demonstration.
大家好啊，我係 Suki。首先咧，我哋介紹嘅第一個方法就係一個傳統嘅方法，就係用筆去勾勒出線條嘅。咁你需要準備嘅材料係分別有第一個就係個透明嘅花島套，第二個咧就係你所選擇嘅地方嘅一張 print 出嚟嘅 A4 相，第三個係一張冇用過嘅 A4 白紙，第四樣係幾支唔同顏色擦得甩嘅白板筆，第五樣就用嚟清潔花島套嘅一啲紙巾同埋棉花棒。首先，我哋第一個步驟就係要辨認出圖片入邊嘅一啲主要視覺元素。而地質公園呢張圖入邊呢，我哋見到嘅主要視覺元素分別有圖中嘅一嚿大石頭啦，石頭上面嘅一啲植物，一個大嘅海洋啦，同埋海洋上面嘅天空喎。咁呢啲細嘅島嶼呢，我哋可以唔需要畫嘅，因為佢哋唔屬於一啲主要嘅視覺元素。我哋首先呢就有個透明嘅花島套啦，我哋可以將 print 出嚟嘅張 A4 相擺入去透明花島套入邊。咁呢，根據我哋啱啱所辨認嘅4個主要視覺元素呢，我哋而家就可以勾勒出佢哋嘅輪廓啦。首先，我哋第一步呢就係要畫出一條底線，跟住呢就可以勾勒出事物嘅輪廓。咁呢，例如有呢一座石頭嘅輪廓啦。太複雜嘅海岸線呢，我哋就唔需要畫嘅。咁呢，同埋石頭上面嘅植物嘅輪廓啦，海洋嘅輪廓啦，同埋有天空雲嘅輪廓啦。咁呢，我哋第二個步驟呢，就係要解構呢一啲嘅視覺元素嘅。咁點樣解構呢？就可以透過運用一啲基本嘅觸感圖案啦。咁例如咧，我哋有波點紋啦，有斜間條點狀紋啦，有橫紋、直紋或者正方紋啦。以我哋波點紋為例，波點紋咧可以套用喺雲上面嘅喎，就係因為雲夠輕同埋夠柔軟嘅特質，而波點紋就係正正切合雲呢個質感啦。咁咧，除此之外咧，我哋都可以 用正方紋去代表一啲建築物啦，又或者用一啲交叉嘅紋理去代表木嘅質感啦。除咗呢啲基本嘅觸感圖案之外咧，我哋都可以創立我哋自己嘅觸感圖案嘅。去返地質公園呢幅圖，我哋啱啱已經辨認出一啲主要嘅視覺元素啦。啱啱都有講雲咧係應該用波點嘅圖案去代表啦。咁咧你就可以將波點嘅圖案畫喺雲上邊啦。咁就咧盡量將啲波點平均分佈同埋都畫得一模一樣嘅。咁雖然咧觸感圖本身咧係黑白色嘅，但係我哋而家會用唔同顏色嘅白板筆去方便同埋幫助你哋去理解。除咗啱啱基本觸感圖案上面嘅圖案之外咧，我哋都可以創造自己嘅圖案嘅喎。咁例如以海洋為例啦，唔知大家覺得海洋嘅圖案應該係點嘅咧？咁咧我哋通常咧都會用波浪紋去表示嘅，就係因為佢哋好似海浪嘅形狀。咁都係盡量畫得統一同埋係平均分佈嘅距離啦。下一個主要視覺元素咧就係山上面嘅植物啦。咁植物係綠色嘅，所以我都用翻綠色 marker 去代表。植物嘅圖案應該係咩咧？咁我咧就會選擇用草去表示嘅。咁都係盡量畫得一模一樣同埋係平均分佈嘅距離。盡量咧用一啲普遍同埋大家都認知嘅圖案去表達，唔好做得太複雜喎。咁第四個主要嘅視覺元素咧，就係中間呢一塊大嘅石頭啦。咁其實當我哋仔細咁樣睇嘅時候咧，中間咧仲可以分開3個部分嘅，分別係呢度啦，同埋呢度。咁石頭嘅上半部分咧，就係一啲垂直嘅紋理啦，所以咧我哋就會揀唔同粗度嘅斜線嚟表示啦，粗幼咁樣隔住啦。咁都係盡量畫到佢係平均分佈嘅距離啦。咁其實咧中間呢條線咧就係石嘅裂縫啦，所以上下嘅圖案咧都係一樣嘅。下邊嘅石頭紋樣啱啱所講都比較粗糙同埋比較細啲啦，所以咧就會用一個唔同嘅紋理表示嘅。咁我選擇嘅紋理咧就係點狀嘅斜線啦。好，咁我哋去到最尾一個步驟咧，就係要掃描我哋啱啱畫嘅圖畫啦。咁咧我就拎翻嗰張相出嚟先，跟住咧我哋可以攝一張未用過嘅 A4 白紙入去個 file 入邊啦。可以用相機影相，盡量影晒成張白紙。如果大家有一啲用嚟掃描嘅應用程式嘅話咧，做出嚟嘅效果會更加好嘅。咁同學仔需要做嘅步驟已經完成晒啦喎，接住落嚟就等我哋示範一下列印嘅步驟啦。
After going through this swelling machine, flat lines will turn into a raised line, and it is ready for visually impaired people to use it. To make this more user-friendly, we normally will also add the orientation arrow, analogy clock frame, and drawing legend in place. This is how we incorporate visually impaired people's day-to-day behavior in our design. They rely on these two to ensure the image is in the correct direction when they are reading it. Please submit your design. Selected pieces will turn into tactile work like this, and we'll send back to you. For more information, please check out the Facebook page of Hong Kong Youth Arts Foundation.